YouTube. So in today's episode, what we're doing is we're doing two things to this rig. So what we're doing first of all is we are going to do a body mount chop. Show you how it looks like. We're going to chop this part, grind this in right here, very close to the body mount here, the isolator here, and then we're going to go this way down to here. On the underside, I've already pre-drawn here. We're going to cut from this line all the way to this line, following here out. This thing's going to come flopping out. We're going to do that. The same thing on the other side as well. And then after that, after we do this, we are going to install a rock slider that I built for this rig. This is that rock slider right here. Let's go and have some fun. Okay, so this is what I did so far. I cut those parts out, and this is how this bad boy looks like. So you can see here, this here went that way, okay, this way, so that it'll make room for the tire. And what's different about the third generation Tacoma and the second and first generation Toyotas, well, the second generation Tacomas, is that inside of the body mount there is this bracket here, and it makes it really difficult to chop. You have to chop through this bracket here in order for this front portion to come off. So you can see there, that's the front portion that goes right here, and that right there is part of this bracket. You see the bracket there, part of this bracket here, and part of this. So it makes it really hard to chop to chop off. Okay guys, so now I've tacked this plate here, and so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tap this side to make it conform to the angle here. See that? The angle, it goes this way, so it doesn't come out this way. It went like this, like that. So I'm gonna use my hammer to tap it nicely. So you can see here, it's bent that way. So I'm going to tap it some more, and once I've tapped it a lot and make it conform, then I'm going to tack this side and then burn this thing up, around, down. And alright, so she is done. That's how she looks like. And then I'm going to paint her. She's still hot, that's why there's a lot of vapor coming out. Let's go to the other side. Alright, so this is how this side looks like. So it looks nice. After this, we're gonna put everything in. This should fit 33s or 34. 35, I'm questioning it a little bit, just because the way this thing is built. The you can see right there, this isolator mount right here, you can't cut into it. In the old style, the isolator here does not require screwing it on. You see that bolt right there? So there's one bolt right here and one bolt on the other side. In the old style, the isolator just flops right in. That's all you need. But for this one, the isolator, you can't cut it. In the old style, like the second generation, I would cut from right here out, and then it'll curve along the isolator, but not this one. It's impossible to do that to a third gen. Well, you could if you do a relocation kit. But we'll see what happens. Now I am gonna install this rock slider that I built for it, and this is just mocking her up, not even clamping them on. I haven't even whatchamacallit, I have not even prepared the frame. So as you can see, it goes on really nicely, no issues at all. So we're gonna sand down the frame, and then we're gonna tack everything in and call it a day. I mean, burn everything in and call it a day. Okay, so it's mocked up. It's ready to be tacked in. And I'm gonna show you this first. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice. See that? It's held in place by one clamp. And then I'm gonna tack it. Okay, she is done. This is how she looks like. Turn on the flash. Okay. So underneath, she is welded on, so forth. Okay. And then from the rear, looks pretty nice. Now the rock slider looks like it's kind of overpowering the truck, right? But it isn't, because this is OEM wheels. Once the driver, the owner, puts in the 33s or 34 inch tires, it'll come out and it'll sit nicely with the truck. Oh, yeah. Down here, welded on as well. Welded. I'll tell you, I did not paint the rock slider because the owner says he could do it himself. So that's how it is. That's it, guys.